Good morning and welcome to my channel. This is Olajumoke, additional of all things natural. This morning I bring you a very brief video. I always say that in all of my videos. I try to be very brief. So this morning my video to you is going to be very brief. For those of you that will be watching me for the first time, like I said, my name is Olajumoke Additional. Most people call me Ola Additional. I'm a New York State licensed cosmetologist in the process of exchanging my New York State license for Texas license because I now live in Texas. And I also have a diploma in organic skincare using natural products. So this morning I'm going to be sharing a very common topic with us, and it is about air shrinkage. Yes, you heard me right. It is about air shrinkage. 4C air, which is my air type, generally has air shrinkage. And what is air shrinkage? Air shrinkage just means a decrease in your air length. Um, there's really nothing that can be done about air shrinkage. It is how our hair is created to function. It is what defines our curls and our coils. So there's really nothing that we can do about it because that is just the way that our hair was created to behave. So I've had so many people talk about shrinkage, so many people complain about shrinkage. Shrinkage is what gives you that curls, is what gives you that coil, is just the way that your hair is created to behave. It is elasticity. Shrinkage makes your hair elastic. Right now, it looks like my hair is kind of kinky, but when I pull it up, you can see that that is the actual length of my hair. If I go ahead and blow dry it with a styling tool, you will see that is actually longer than it is right now. So that is the way that our hair is meant to behave. So, what do we do? What we do is that number one, we accept it. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. So, what we do is that we accept it. You accept that that is how you are created, that is how your hair is created to be. So, the next step for you is to figure out how to manage your shrinkage. How do you manage your shrinkage? You can never totally get rid of hair shrinkage. It is mostly impossible because, like I said earlier, it is how your hair is created to behave. So all you can do is manage it. And how can you manage it? You want to manage it by making sure that you have moisture. Your hair is always moisturized. Firstly, black hair needs to be moisturized. I've seen so many people come into the salon. I've seen so many people privately that don't even do anything to their hair. Yeah, when you ask them, so what is your hair regimen? Apart from regular shampoo and conditioner, that is their hair regimen. There's nothing like a moisturizer. But the way that 4C hair is created, the way that 4C hair is made to be, it needs to be moisturized. And when I say moisturized, it's not about just a leave-in conditioner. It's not a leave-in conditioner helps. It's not just about oil. Moisture is what your hair needs to feed on. Your hair needs to feed on a lot of moisture, especially if it's 4C hair, kinky hair like my own. And so what happens is that when you shampoo, your hair is when you shampoo or when you wet your hair is easy to manage, it's easy to comb. But as soon as it dries out, you notice that it shrinks, and probably before you notice that it's long. Now that I've shampooed my hair, it's like it has gone curly and reduced in length. That is shrinkage. So when it dries out, it is you see the shrinkage more when your hair dries. So what you want to do is you want to feed it with moisture. And I tell people, do not use grease as your moisturizer. Grease mainly contains 100% oil. When you're using a moisturizer, you want to use a lotion or a cream-based moisturizer, something that has water, because water is what is that moisture that you need. Why some people use water? Water is not enough on its own. It needs to be mixed with other ingredients. So you want to feed your hair with a lot of moisture. When you shampoo, you want to wash, you want to apply products on your hair in sections. So what people do is they just put the products on their palms and they rub into their hair. It is not going to work for you like that. Other people with straight long hair can do that and get away with it because that is how their hair is created to behave. For us, it is different. When you get the product in your hands, you want to massage it into your hands and walk in sections. That is how. When you get out of the bathroom, and if you're trying to minimize that shrinkage, remember that we cannot totally get rid of shrinkage. We can only minimize it. So what you want to do is when you get out of the shower, you want to walk in sections and probably put your hair in a twist. Some people stretch it with, I've heard about the African threading. I do it once in a while. Some people use the blow dry. There's nothing wrong with using a blow dry as long as you protect your hair from the heat. So what are the products that can help you with hair shrinkage? Number one, find the product that works for you. Unfortunately, in the market right now, products for black hair is very limited. It is very, very limited. So you need to be able to put in the research and figure out what products are made for black hair. I tell you, products that are made for straight, shiny hair is not, would most likely not work for people that have my kind of hair. So it is limited. Products are limited in the market, so you have to do your research. But what you want to do is whatever you're using on your fussy hair, make sure that it contains a lot of bamboo. If you're trying to minimize the shrinkage that you experience, remember you cannot get rid of it. What you can do is just minimize it. So you want to look for something that contains bamboo, a lot of bamboo. Coconut milk helps. You want to look for something that contains vegan kerazyme, sea kelp, bioferments. These are all ingredients that I use in my own product. These are things that I realized that it works a lot. Also, you also want to invest in a good leave-in conditioner. When you use a good leave-in conditioner, all of these products that I've mentioned, make sure that they are on the ingredient list of your product, because this will help and this will go a long way. Don't forget, shrinkage is just the way that your hair behaves. It is a reduction in your hair length. Shrinkage is your hair texture. It is very normal. There's nothing abnormal about hair shrinkage. It is the way that your hair is created to behave. You just have to find a way to manage it. Don't forget, look when you're looking for products. Black hair products are very minimal. I went to cosmetology school and I could not believe that there was nothing about black hair. Nothing is being done about black hair in cosmetology school. It's I had maybe like 1 hour of hair braiding, not like cornrows in class. 1 hour of 1 or 2 hours, somebody came and spoke about cornrows. So there's not a lot of focus on black hair when you go to cosmetology school. So I had to figure that out by myself on my own. I had to figure it out. I had to figure out, do the research, and figure out the products and what to do. And that was the reason why I started making my own product. After a lot of research, after going to school for cosmetology, after taking some additional courses, being mentored here and there by people who have helped me in my journey, I started creating my own hair product. So put in that research, figure out the products that work for you, that works for your hair. You cannot totally get rid of hair shrinkage. That is your hair texture. That is what gives you the tight coils. That is what makes your hair behave the way that it behaves. So there's nothing abnormal about it. It is pretty very normal. And that is all that I have for us today. If you have more questions for me about hair shrinkage, please feel free to reach out to me. My website is www.allthingsnatural.com. My email is allthings@outlook.com. I'm going to put everything in my description box. All of those ingredients that I mentioned, I am also going to put them in my description box. Thank you and have a great day. And if this is your first time watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to like. I realize that when you like YouTube videos, they promote it for you. So please, most importantly, like. God bless you and have a great day.